Hello there. I'm going to teach you how to clone today. This cloning exercise has been brought to you by the wonderful power of science! In order to make our very special clones, we're going to need some very scientific tools for cloning. These include 2 eggs, 100 grams of flour sieved and measured, and 330 milliliters of milk, measured in a Diet Coke can that has had the top removed. Once again, this is all done scientifically in the name of science! First, you take your flour and place it in your bowl, sieving it through with a sieve. Then, you make a little well for the flour, and in that well, you put your eggs. You then mix up the flour and eggs as much as possible. If you think this is actually a recipe for pancakes, you are wrong. The recipes for both cloning and pancakes are quite similar, but there are some subtle differences. The main one being that the cloning process is done in the name of science! And the pancake one is done in the name of deliciousness. Now, once you have mixed your flour and eggs perfectly together, add a bit of milk. Stir it some more, then add some more milk, stir it some more, and then fuck it, just add the rest of the milk. It doesn't have to be, glamorous or anything, just get all of it in there and mix it all up perfectly. Nice and perfectly. As the flour is used to give the clones body mass, and the eggs are used to give them stem cells and chromosomes and stuff, and the milk is used for strong bones and luscious hair. Science! You're gonna need to get some blood so that the clones know what they are cloning, and so they can do that quickly. Now, most people like to get blood from cutting their wrists, gouging out their eyes, or sticking cactuses into their belly buttons, but I prefer to go for the old-fashioned technique where I think about my grandmother's wrinkly anus, and the blood just comes naturally out of my mouth.
Why would you put that image in my head? What the hell, man?
All in the name of science! Next, you heat up your frying pan and put in a tablespoon or several of the cloning juice and a tablespoon of blood. You then mix it together. You cook it in the pan for 2 minutes on both sides, flipping it in between. You make as many clones as you want with this process. In this case, we're making 4, and then put them in the fridge. And then use the rest of the cloning juice to make pancakes. Clone pancakes. Science! And then 4 days later, you shall start to have clones growing in your fridge, and they will start to resemble you. And then in 3 weeks' time, they will be perfect versions of yourself. And there you have it. That's how I clone. Now you can go clone, and we can fill this world with lots of clones, and eventually destroy society as we know it. Yay! I'm gonna go now, because I still can't get the image of my grandmother's wrinkly anus out of my head, and I need to throw up. Bye! Science!
Bum, ba-dum, bum, ba, bum, ba-dum, bum, ba, bum, ba-dum, bum, ba, bum, ba-dum, bum, ba, bum.